Well, hello everybody. This is Friday, May the 29th, 2026. It's the 29th. Well, what does that mean? Well, on the 29th of every month, I tell Stephen happy anniversary. Our wedding anniversary is August the 29th. That's our wedding anniversary, but today is May the 29th. And on the 29th of every month, we say to each other, happy anniversary. And I got that from my mom and dad. They were married on May the 13th, 1974, and they were married for 40 years before my dad passed away 12 years ago. And my dad, on the 13th of every month, not just May 13th, but on the 13th of every month, my dad would bring my mom flowers, and he would tell her happy anniversary. And I grew up with that. I grew up with seeing that on the 13th of every month, it was happy anniversary. So on the 29th of every month, Stephen and I tell each other happy anniversary. Well, here it is, 4 o'clock. And Stephen has been working on the truck for hours and hours. He went to get some parts today in Calvert City, Kentucky at the Freightliner. And but I have been busy with funeral and plans today and attending a funeral. And in fact, I don't know if you can see this or not, but this man was 94 years old. He was born on October the 26th, 1931, and he passed away on Sunday, May the 24th, and he would have been 95 in October. So Bernice Eugene Sal. So this is the funeral program. So I have been, and he is the brother of my next door neighbor, who actually is 95. My neighbor Wilmeth, she was born on September the 5th, and she will be 96 if she makes it to September 5th. She'll be 96. She was born in 1930, and he was born in 1931, so he was a year younger. So anyway, I have been with the funeral things going on today, and I just haven't been able to see all the things that Stephen had going on. I even still have my funeral clothes on. I have my black dress, and I have like a little black shawl. It's like a little beaded shawl. You all can see that. It's got like a little beadwork on it. It's like it's a beaded shawl. So I have on my funeral clothes, my funeral dress. So, but I need to let you all see what, so we've missed so much. We have. So I'm back from the funeral. Oh, by the way, I will tell you that he had full military honors at the Cerulean Cemetery. Now, my dad is buried at the Kentucky West Veterans Cemetery. And when my dad died 12 years ago, that was the first time that I had ever been to a military funeral for the first time 12 years ago. But this man was buried locally at the Cerulean Cemetery, and they had the full military honors with the 21-gun salute, the flag presentation off the casket, the folding of the flag. So that was really nice. So not only did I go to the funeral, but I went to the graveside service. And so I've just missed out on a lot. So with that being said, let's just check in and see of all the things that Stephen's been doing today. Let's see what he's done, all right? Well, Stephen, I still don't have up the video from yesterday. Oh, wow, y'all, his back is really, really red. Oh, wow. Man, that's gotta hurt. Y'all look at his red back. That has got to hurt. So, obviously, I don't even know where to start of all the things that Stephen has accomplished in the time frame that I've been busy doing other things today. Sometimes Stephen does get frustrated sometimes that I'm not available to film him, and he gets frustrated about that. He used to wear a head cam. You used to wear a head cam, and you would film yourself using a head cam. Your back is really, really red. He spent some big money today on parts. Oh yeah, look at that red line right there. So he's white flesh right there. Oh, and just touching him. Oh, Stephen, oh man, oh, you're burning up. Just when I touch your skin, my fingerprint shows up. That's weird. Like touching your skin, my fingerprint shows up on your skin. Let me try it again here on your back. It's like hyperheat. See, like I'm putting my fingerprints into your back. What does that mean? What does that mean that I can see my fingerprints on your back? How are your fingers doing today? It has sprinkled off and on today, but no major rain. And so that's good that Stephen's been able to work with no major rain. Well, there's October. Oh, look at you. Aw. You hanging out with Dad today? Are you hanging out with Dad today? Where's your brother at, huh? Where's your brother at? October. Oh, he's stretching. Boy, he is stretching. Look at that, Stephen. He's stretching out. Look at that.
Boy, he's a big old boy.
Boy, he's a big one. You must really, really feel comfortable out here stretching out, rolling around in the rocks like that. Wish your brother would show up. So we have the two black ones, two black kitties. And they're brothers. They're biological brothers. Biological brothers. You were able to save some money on some of your parts. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I went over to TRP and bought some stuff.
Just across the street from Freightliner.
There's 3 inches up in there. And
I bet that was hard to get that in there, huh?
What? Well, for some reason it's not where where it came out. So even though it's the same part, they're not going back together the way they came apart. So anyway, where was I? 3 inches down to 14 inches. 14 inches.
Oh, that tape measure scared him. Pulling out that tape measure scared October.
Where you going, babe? Is that gonna get you, the tape measure?
That's funny that when Stephen pulled out the tape measure, he ran. Did you think it was a big snake, huh?
He knows me better than you think he does. Knew I was gonna get him with the tape measure. $14 inches.
Is he gonna jump? You gonna jump up there? Into the tailgate? So what's been the hardest part of the job today?
The whole day.
Well, that about...
The hardest part was none of the stuff lined up the same way it came apart.
Oh, that does not sound good. That none of it lined up the way it came out.
Right. I even took it apart, remeasured it just to make sure everything was the same size. And it was, but it's not going back together the same way.
Oh, wait a second. Talk to us about what you're fixing to do.
I'm fixing to get a new blade.
So did y'all hear him say that? He said nothing's going back the way that it was measured. Now that's scary. Now I know that Stephen knows what he's doing. I know that he does. Stephen is the professional, and I know that he is very capable. But still, that's really scary. That it's not going back the same way that it came out. So what are you about to do with that stack?
I'm gonna make an elbow. They want $300 for this piece right here. I'm not giving them $300. I already gave them $300 for a $50 piece. $397 for that Y pipe. And these elbows right here, they want $300 a piece for those.
What did they used to cost?
Look, it's just a piece of metal from here to here. Why would it cost more than $50?
But is that what it used to cost, and they just raised it to $300?
It's bricks and mortar. It's they can raise their prices, but truck drivers just have to eat it. Truck drivers don't get to raise their prices. When fuel prices go up, guess what? Here it comes from truck drivers' pocket. Cost of living comes up. Where do you think it comes from? Truck driver's pocket. Did the truck driver get to raise his rates? No, in fact, their rates get lower because everybody else raises their rates because of the rates. Everything's getting, the economy is going inflation. So everybody raises their rates and takes it out of the truck driver's rates. That's the way it's been in my 33 years of driving on the road. And I've had it. If I could get away from it. I've been talking to Mr. Wizard about it for a long time. Mr. Wizard! Mr. Wizard! I don't want to be a truck driver anymore. But I'm stuck because Mr. Wizard ain't listening to me.
Well, we don't all know who Mr. Wizard is. Stephen watched a cartoon growing up. and he's referring to a cartoon. Is the name? Yeah, I just got hit by a spark. I had to stand back. I got hit by a spark. So, Steven, tell us who Mr. Wizard is.
Mr. Wizard. Knows the little turtle.
It was a turtle. He was a turtle?
No, he knows the little turtle.
He knows the little turtle. It's a cartoon that Steven was watching growing up. So when he says, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a truck driver anymore. That's what he's referring to. Let me know in the comments if you grew up watching Mr. Wizard. Is the name of the cartoon Mr. Wizard?
I don't remember the name of the cartoon.
Oh, there's the kitty cat again. You're everywhere. But where is your brother? Hmm? I still don't understand why when I touch your back, I can see my fingerprints. Does your back hurt?
I don't know, did it?
I mean, I'm asking you, does your back hurt? See?
Ow.
Oh, well then it does hurt then. Okay, well that answers the question. If I touch your back, it hurts. Hope you don't end up peeling.
Yeah, take that much off. Dead much. the heck? Is it not round anymore? come it's not round? I didn't do anything to make it not round. It's touching right here. Yeah, you can see it bending right there. Do with that flat spot right there. How is this gonna work? No give. Golly whoppers. Golly gee whoppers. Can I get this to go in there, please? Please, master, please. Once play B-17. It was her song, it was my song, but now it's over. Ain't got enough give. Not got enough give. All these 1 inch. 1 inch givey. That's all I need is 1 inch. Nothing up there. I can get it to go up, but oh boy, this really take a chance. It take it all of it to come crashing down. I loosen this up with that little give. I do this wrong and it all come crashing down. All right, how am I going to do this? I need a little space. Little space. That's all I need. Let's see if they can give it to me. Oh, it's bound up. It's bounded up.
Oh, wait. The ladder's not secure. It's on a tool.
I need some space. Think that's all I need, buddy? Let's see. It's coming down. to come down. Darn. No. What's up, Chuck? That was close. What, buddy?
Well, we certainly know that Stephen is trying, and we know that he's doing his very best, and I have faith in him. I have faith in Stephen. I have faith that he's going to be able to do it. You see how he keeps trying, and he keeps trying, and he keeps trying. He's going to get it. My hubby is going to get it. I know he is. So we'll continue to watch and see how he does this. He'll get it. You'll get it, Stephen. You don't have a choice.
That's right. It has to be done. They didn't try to rip you off for every freaking thing. I'd just buy the parts that I needed.
Well, that's innovative. That's a neat little strap tool.
That's kind of weird. Why is it? Why is it low? Oh, yeah. Thought I. Let's see what I'm looking at here. Yeah. Something's up. Well, let me see. This had plenty of room. Let me see if we can knock it down. Knock it down. I guess I can cut some of this nose off over here. Help it go in there a little better. Do that. First with you, buddy. Did the sparks get you?
Yeah, the cat ran away.
Usually you shop things don't bother him, but the sparks must have got him. He was laying right where the sparks
Yeah, the sparks were getting to him.
Yeah, he wasn't running. He said, "Ow, gotta get out of here." All right. What's the dealio? I checked it to see if it would work. I know it's going to be just like right on the verge. Like right there, see? That's what I'm looking for. So why aren't you doing it? What's the hold 'em ups? Look here. So not going up high enough? Guess not. Take some. Awesome. If you would have just paid for the elbows, you'd have been done already. I don't know. I bet the bullet on the Y pipe. I paid them their god-awful rip-off money for that. But I just couldn't see paying nearly $300 for these elbows. Well, that's all jagged is to get out. I don't know what's keeping it from going all the way in. I don't get it. It goes in. Just like that. See? It's in there. That's all I need. Let me get it in there, will ya? It's one or the other. Either it go in there or it won't go in here.
Almost.
See how that's sitting.
There's a gap though.
I'm not worried about the gap. And that's got to go way out at the top.
You're not worried about that gap?
No. I mean, if it's going to fight me for the gap, I'll just leave it. I've been trying to get it for an hour now. I'm about burned out. It's almost dark. I just pulled it back out.
Oh boy.
looks like it's high again. How is it high? Just doesn't make any sense. Oh, there. See, look here. So there is where it needs to go. This is never gonna work. Never ever gonna work. No matter what I do.
All right, so you're satisfied then?
No. But the battle's over with. It's almost dark.
The battle's over with? All right, so this is not going to be a big deal. I'm just concerned because I don't know anything about it. So that's not going to be a big deal? The clamp will cover it then? All right, well, he got it in. Praise the Lord. Do you wish that you had spent the $300? I'm just asking.
Paying them people $300 for that elbow.
Well, you did $300 worth of labor, that's for sure.
I can get them on the internet. See, that's the problem. They catch you when you need it. I get back on the road and I can watch eBay and get them things for a whole lot less. So I can just temporarily get them on there for now. As long as I can get them where they don't leak.
All right, well, praise the Lord. Well, if you were doing this for somebody else, that would definitely be $300 worth of labor.
Well, if it was somebody else, I'd just make them put it apart. So I'm not going to use all my creativity time on somebody else's stuff.
No, I guess not.
I'm just doing this until I can get some time to shop around and find where they're not $300 freaking dollars.
Just for the elbow.
For the elbows.
The elbow alone was $300.
Yep.
Wow. Now that is highway robbery.
Well, the wide pipe was $397.
That's crazy. Now, talk about how these people work on commission. How one person gave you one price and another person gave you another price.
Yeah, they sit right next to each other.
And they sit next to each other there at the Freightliner desk and they work on commission.
I called back a couple hours later and got $40 less. Because the guy took less commission.
Wow. Yeah, he talked to two different people at Freightliner in Calvert City, Kentucky, and one person quoted him a price that was $40 less than the other person for the same part. Because one person was being greedy. He was being greedy and wanted $40 more in commission, right?
That's how they pay their bills. You take the job, you have to deal with it.
So they're allowed to set their own prices?
They have to get a certain amount, and everything over they get goes in their pocket.
Wow. So you talk about dog eat dog world. I mean, so two different people sitting right next to each other at the Calvert City, Kentucky Freightliner for the same part were giving prices that were $40 difference, all because one person thought he could get $40 more commission.
Then it went across the street, $20 less for that muffler. He said, you wanted a muffler too, didn't you? I said, no, I got one across the street for $120 less.
Ah, you told him that?
Yep.
And what did he say?
Say a word.
Because he knew better. He knew he didn't have a leg to stand on. So they're allowed to set their own prices for parts?
They have a list on what the parts go for. Everything they get over is a commission. Where's that crack? That crack is right there. So I'll move this back this way a little bit.
Well, good job, Stephen, on getting it in there. That was an amazing feat.
I still got to go underneath and put two clamps underneath. And then I got to put the... I didn't think about that. I'll have to let the top go. I have to put the rings on for the guard. I put them on first on the other side. It made everything awkward, so I couldn't get to these bolts and everything, so I left it off this time. But I gotta put it on.
All right, everybody. Well, that will do it for this one. You saw how Stephen was able to make an elbow. So, Stephen, that's great. I'm really proud of you.
A wonderful day. Have lots of fun wherever you are. If you don't want to pay $300 and something for a little piece of chrome, don't. Or, like YouTube is Awesome would say, you should have paid it. You'd have been done already. God bless, and later.